What's going on? It's Scott Pizzle. So I kind of started to do this in yesterday's video, but I didn't really get, I was too late to the party with it. And so I decided to just do a separate video for it. I just want to thank you guys for supporting the channel, for watching the channel in the 2024 season. Man, if you would have told me before the season that my Giants weren't even going to be able to win 4 games this season, I would have told you that making content this year would have just been simply impossible. Because, you know, it's funny because a lot of people look at numbers, look at subs, look at views, they look at likes, comments, they look at a lot of different, analytical numbers to understand if somebody's making great content, if they're a great content creator. And to me, shit, man, when you're able to get people to watch your stuff and you got a 3-win fucking team, that you're supporting a 3-win team, I think that says a lot about you as a content creator, quite honestly. Now, obviously, if you're making, a ton of videos, you're making, I hate to take a shot at it, but you're like Mark Holmes making 10 videos a day, that's something, that's a different story. But, I just tell you, it just takes a lot, I think, from an entertainment standpoint, to get people to care about your channel when you're supporting a 3-win team. I've been on both sides of it, a Super Bowl team and one of the worst teams in the league. And I can tell you right now, in all my years making content, it is so damn easy to be a content creator and be a good content creator when your team is winning, when your team is great, when your team is fantastic, because everything you're saying just sounds good. It makes you look good. You look smart for supporting this great team. And there's just so many benefits that you get when you support a winning team, especially from a content creator perspective. And so a lot of people, when their team is bad, in my opinion, of course, I'm giving free game here, but in my opinion, they get the cheap pop, or they get over by simply being negative with the viewers. Like, they want to be negative and say, hey, yeah, let's talk about the draft in October, or let's talk about what's next, because this season ain't so good, and so we want to talk about next. And so to me, as a fan, you're supposed to stick it out. You're supposed to hang tough. You're supposed to keep kind of just doing your thing. And, you're supposed to have actual talent that keeps the people coming back for more. And so people that kind of take that cheap road, to me, I think that's just them, lacking the talent and lacking the skills to actually be a legitimate content creator. But, unfortunately, there ain't no interview process to maybe, right? I mean, you just make an account and start popping out videos. So, look, you saw my content, you saw what I did. Yeah, I was wrong about, I was wrong about Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones was, I went into this season with a lot of chips in the middle of the table for Daniel Jones. And ultimately that didn't look great, and so, I've never shied away from eating crow. I still don't think it was the right decision by the Giants, and I still think that story, obviously his story with the Giants is over, but I still believe that story still has a lot to be written. And so, we'll see how things go. But look, man, I considering the fact that I've got a family, a wife that I care about very much, 2 beautiful kids that I am so committed to. You guys should, if you guys think I'm wild and crazy, in my YouTube videos, you ought to see me at these sports games, my kids' sports games, my kids' soccer games, little baby doll basketball. She's just a little girl, and she's playing basketball right now, and she's playing against basically all boys. And so, man, I get pretty pumped at her games, and for example, last Saturday she scored. She's out there, she's the only girl out there, and she scored, and I'm sitting there I'm acting a fool because I'm just like, and you did it again. I'm just screaming all over these people, and you did it against all boys. Like, I'm just I'm letting the parents of these kids know, like, my little girl just scored on your boy, So anyways, that's just who I am, and I definitely think that, if you're going to root hard for a professional football team, you better root hard for your kids. But anyways, again, man, it means the world to me that anybody gives a damn about my channel, gives a damn about Pizzle. I got so many great tips and donations from people. I got people sending me stuff this year. I was on a couple of live streams and just got these amazing flowers of people talking, saying so many nice things about me. And so I am extremely humbled by that. And I feel extremely loved by so many of you through comments as well, and I can't tell you guys how important that is to me, not only as Cop Pizzle, but me as a person who is the creator of Cop Pizzle. And so it means the world to me. I love the New York Football Giants. And yeah, I do feel like they hurt my channel because they're just not any good. And but that's not. But growing this huge YouTube channel was never the commitment that I made many years ago. It was the commitment of being the best possible fan that I could be, and just supporting the team that I fell in love with as a little boy. I've always said that. The Giants make me feel young again. And when you're a kid, you're so innocent, right? We're so innocent as children. And I was so innocent as a child myself when I picked my favorite football team, which was the New York Football Giants. As a grown man, it doesn't make any sense for me to be a New York Giants fan. But it's the grown man in me has made a commitment to the younger self of who I am. And I'm protecting that. I'm protecting that as I've gotten older. And, we all get older. We all age. But inside of us, deep down inside of all of us, there is that young man or young woman and that was so innocent and saw the world in a different light. As we get older, things become a lot more harsh. And our innocence kind of gets stripped away. And so it's up to the adult version of ourselves to continue to protect the younger version of ourselves. And so that's the commitment that I've made for the rest of my life when it comes to supporting the New York Giants, and one that I'm proud to do through sickness and in health, and richer or for poor. So, but anyways, my desire, my drive to continue to make content is still there. What I will do this off season is yet to be determined. There's many different things that I'm into, many different hobbies, many different goals and dreams and things that I still want to do with my life. I'm in my last year of my 30s, which is hard to believe. But yeah, I will definitely be making content this off season, and I look forward to continuing the Cop Pizzle channel next season and doing the best that I can under the circumstances of which I have them. So, but anyways, again, wherever you are, thank you for allowing me to come into your home and accepting my content, even if it's not perfect, even if it's not ideal. I love the fact that you had me, and you continue to have me. And so anyways, until I see you again, you be that 60-minute man or 60-minute woman, and make sure you get to the finish line on that. Okay? Little baby doll whistle.